Hey YouTube, this is Toontown Rant and welcome to another rant video. I'm at Goofy Speedway waiting for Doodle Helpers to start, but today I want to talk about why do people look at suits rather than laff gags. Now, I've seen a lot of 115 laughers go to who just got their Cellbot suit, and the reason why they wait to 115 is because they will finish all the other bosses before they work on Cellbot. Since Cellbot they can max in about a week. But I see 115 laughers, maxed gags. It doesn't matter what gag track they don't have, but maxed gags, 115 laugh, get rejected by Mr. Hollywood's level 50s with like 89 laugh and level 6 gags down the line, no maxed gags. Because they were a code call level 1 and they've never been in the VP before. Now, the VP's a joke anyway, so it's not really good for me to use the VP as an example. But first off, why would, just because you are Mr. Hollywood level 50, you still got less laugh and gags than a code call level 1. So the reason I think suits don't matter is because, first off, you don't know if they have another tune. Now, they might or might not. But let's not talk about that. Let's just talk about people who have no experience, never seen a boss run before or anything. They just got their suit, they just got their promotion, and they're ready to fight the VP or ready to fight the boss battle for the first time, and they get rejected by a rubber baron. I'm really talking about all 4 bosses, so they get rejected by a maxed suit tune because they're just starting out. Now, again, if they have maxed gags and pretty good laugh, they'll have enough firepower and they'll be able to take down all the cogs. Now, you probably wouldn't need, so they have the firepower necessary, they can take down the cogs, and even if that's their first time being in that boss battle, you can still tell them how to play. Now, if they're a smart high laugher, they should listen to y'all, to the robber barons. But if they're cocky and little mean, I guess you would say, high laugher, then they will listen to you. But let's talk about the nice ones. Now, if they've never been in the boss battle before, but they got maxed gags and pretty good laugh, they'll still be able to fight all the cogs. Opposed to a maxed suit tune with not maxed gags and pretty low laugh. Especially in VP, like, let's say you got level 6 gags and you're only about 55 laugh. You have a greater chance of dying than somebody with maxed gags and almost maxed laugh. They only need that suit to max. But still, you don't want to invite them because they've never been in that boss battle before. But they have a greater chance of surviving the cog round than you do. So, personally, I look at gags and laugh before I fight the boss battle. Like, no matter what boss battle it is. Even if I'm not the group leader, I still look at the gags and laugh rather than the suit, because they could have a good suit but weak gags, so they could have a max suit but weak gags and laugh, so they could lose on the cog battle. But they could have a low suit and maxed gags and pretty good laugh, so they could easily beat the cog battle, and all they gotta do is just follow the high Toons lead, and or the high suits lead, and find out how to fight the boss, and they could win. So it doesn't matter what suit they are. I still look at the gags to find out how good they are, because to me, I don't really think suits is that important. Now if they will listen to you and they're a weak suit, then of course I could see the problem there, but most of the time they would listen if they were high enough. I understand the low suits, I mean the low laff and the low gags and the low suit not wanting to listen, but now if you have high laff and high gags, but that's your first time being in the boss battle, then you should know to listen to the high suits, because they most of the time know what they're talking about. Now I've seen some high suits make careless mistakes in the past, but they should, or they most of the time know what they're talking about. So I just wanted to make this short rant. I know it's not that long, but that's about all I wanted to talk about. My thoughts on why Toons look at suits rather than gags or laff. Oh, and let me end with this. I've seen battles where they just pay attention to suits. They invite... Sorry, there's a truck outside making loud noise. But they invite high suits like Minglers and Mr. Hollywoods, not paying attention to the laughing gags, and they end up dying because either A, they don't have enough gags and laff, B, because they barely have laff and gags. Now what I mean by that is they come in with low laff and probably none to little amount of gags. So it doesn't really matter. Okay, sorry about that, guys. But anyway, if I lost my train of thought. But anyway, I've said all I need to say. If I miss anything, I'll be sure to put in the description. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Got about 14 minutes to do Doodle Helpers. So I'm gonna get out of here. Leave in the comment section below what you thought of this rant, and I'll see y'all in my next video.